Hi guys, I am back with another video, and this video is going to be quite a bit different than my normal handbag videos. I've had a couple people really interested in my weight loss journey, and so I'm just going to do a video on my journey, what I did, and how it's working for me, and just get some tips and tricks on that. So today I have lost 58 pounds. So I am working for 60 this weekend. I have a weigh-in and I'm gonna try to get down to 60 pounds. So that is something that I'm really excited about. I'll let you know if I do hit that goal. So basically I was not overweight my whole life. I was actually an athlete. I was actually a college athlete. I played college tennis. I never had to worry about what I was eating. I was so active and I was super in shape and all of that. And then after college, I started, going into the real world where I didn't work out as much and wasn't playing tennis, and was trying to eat the same that I've always eaten. And so the weight started packing on. And so I'd say right about before I got married, I was at my heaviest I've ever been, but I still wasn't like fat, I guess you'd say. I was heavier than I had ever been, but I wasn't like at a concerning level where you're like, oh girl, you need to lose some weight. So I got married, and then after I got married, I got pregnant 4 months later. And so what happens when you get pregnant, you gain weight. And so with that pregnancy, I gained about 35 pounds. And after I had my daughter, the 30 pounds never came off. Like, I never got it off. I always had that extra 30 pounds. Maybe it was like 30 to 40 pounds. And so I just carried that around. And then I had my second child and gained another 30 pounds. And then after she was born, I went to the gym, and I did lose, after 11 weeks postpartum, I did lose about 17 pounds and was still right around the point where I was after my first daughter. But I still was about 30 pounds heavier than I was when I got married, 30 to 40 pounds heavier than I was when I got married. Then after that, 2 years later, I work out 5 days a week. I always have. But I ended up gaining 25 pounds and being the heaviest I ever was in my life while working out 5 days a week for multiple hours. And so, and it wasn't like, oh, I had a thyroid issue. No, I literally was eating horribly. To gain 25 pounds while you work out as much as I was, you have to be eating pretty bad. So my wake-up call, everyone has like an epiphany moment, I think, when you're ready. When you're ready, and you know it, and you have to be ready, or else you're not going to be successful. And that's why I had tried so many times, so many different things to lose weight, and I wasn't successful because I wasn't ready. I was always like, oh, I'm not that fat. Oh, I'm not that bad. Oh, other people are bigger, or, I'm just going to be happy because I can eat whatever I want. So my epiphany moment was when I went on my Mexico trip to Mexico, an all-inclusive trip. I was super excited about it, and it was the airplane seats. I went to go sit in them, and I fit in them, but my sides were like touching the arm rails. I was on the very longest extension of the buckle, and I felt horrified that I had let myself get to that point where if I get any bigger, I'm not going to be able to travel comfortably. And I'm only 30 years old, and I have 2 little kids. And do you really want this for your future, or do you want to change it? And there are difficulties in both ways. It's hard to lose weight, but it's also hard to be overweight. So I had to decide which way did I want to be. And I decided that, I want to travel, I want to enjoy my life, and I want to be healthier. So I got back from my Mexico trip, and I hired a diet coach. And a diet coach is, I don't know, this is my personal experience. I actually went to high school with her. She owns her own protein company, and a protein powder company. And so I knew her. She is just a mom like me. She's super fit, like 6-pack abs. And so I kind of trusted her, and I was like, hey, look, I need help because I obviously can't do this on my own. So I hired her. I pay her $75 a month. She wrote me up a diet plan, and the diet plan was specific to me, to my height. I am 5'10", to my weight. I am heavier than most women because of my height. So, you know, my goal weight is going to be heavier than some 5 foot talls weight that they've ever been. So it's just different. It's to my specific body. She wrote it up for me. I started doing it, and it was hard in the beginning. I mean, going from eating whatever the heck you want to and no accountability and all these excuses to, hey, I can't eat chocolate at 10 o'clock at night, and I can't eat pizza and everything that I want whenever I want to. So I definitely, it was hard in the beginning, but I stuck to it, and the first week I lost 6 pounds, and I was like, okay. When you start seeing the results, you're like, okay, this is nice. And then the second week I didn't lose very much. I only lost like a half a pound, and I was kind of getting discouraged. So my diet coach was like, dude, this is a journey. You're going to go up and down. You literally have to keep going. So I was like, all right, I pushed past it. Then the next week I lost 3 pounds, then 4 pounds. And then after that, I was like on a roll because the weight was coming off. People were noticing I was feeling better. And it was like the momentum. Once you get the momentum going, you feel awesome, and it keeps you going. It holds you accountable. She sends me text messages. It's the accountability that I needed to keep me going. I would never hold myself accountable because I'd be like, it's not that bad. You can do it. Oh, what's this? Just eat it. And I need someone that's like, no, Shauna, don't eat that because it's temporary satisfaction. And I started to learn what temporary satisfaction was. And it really helped me. Like, yeah, that's going to taste so good. And then you're going to feel like crap later because you know what it's going to do to your body. You're not going to get where you want to be. So having someone hold me accountable, I can do a whole nother video on what I eat in a day or whatever, but you have to keep in mind, my diet is for me. What she wrote for me. My diet is not going to be the same for you. So everyone asks me, what are you eating? What are you doing? What are you doing? There's no fad diets. There's no magical pill. There's nothing. I literally hired a professional to tell me what to eat and learned about nutrition, and I eat what she tells me to. And now I've been doing it for so long, I kind of know what I can and cannot have. You can kind of test the boundaries. And then once I get down to my goal weight, which I'm about 20 pounds away from, I will go on a maintenance diet, which is to maintain your weight at a healthy normal. I don't have to be cutting anymore. I can add more fats. I can add more of these things. Right now I'm cutting, and I think people realize, like, when they're dieting, they are like, oh God, I don't know if I can eat like this forever. And you don't have to eat like that forever. To lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit, and that means cutting calories and burning more than you're eating. So right now I'm in a caloric deficit, and I have to be until I get down to my goal weight. And then once I get to my goal weight, that is when we go on a maintenance diet, and you can add in more stuff. Like right now I don't eat cheese very much. I do get one cheat meal a week, which I usually do on the weekends. And also working out is huge. I mean, I didn't talk much about my working out regimen because you all know I've been working, it's the same. I work out 5 days a week for about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. And it's a mixture of weights and cardio. And also though, I'm telling you, diet is, I worked out and gained weight. So diet is 100% is the most important thing. During the lockdown, my weight loss obviously slowed down because I wasn't able to go to the gym because it had closed. But I still lost 8 pounds during that time because of diet. I I cut out a little more calories because I wasn't working out as much. I didn't drink a protein shake like I do normally after my workouts, but I still happened to lose 8 pounds during the lockdown, which that's still a significant amount of weight. And so I didn't gain during that time because of controlling my diet. And that's really what it is. To lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit. And when you get in that caloric deficit, it's also, you have to remember to lose weight at a healthy pace. I have lost 57 pounds and I started in October. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So almost 10 months, and I've lost 57 pounds. That's a healthy time to lose weight. The quicker you lose weight, the quicker you can gain it back. I was not as strict during quarantine. At some points when I was moving, like I didn't have a kitchen. I had to go out to eat. I was doing remodeling. So I feel like I was able to maintain and still lose a little bit during quarantine because I lost the previous weight in a healthy, slow way. I didn't crash diet. I didn't starve myself. I slowly went down at a healthy pace. And so when I couldn't eat that way for a short period of time, I didn't gain 5 pounds back because my body wasn't in shock. So like, that is something that a lot of people do, is they'll lose weight so fast and then they'll gain it back if they're not doing exactly what they were doing before, because their metabolism got jacked up. So there's tons of science. This is personally what worked for me. It's not going to work for everyone else. I don't know. The only thing that is proven to work is to be in a caloric deficit to actually lose weight. And I feel like you need to be in a healthy caloric deficit, not a extreme caloric deficit, because that is when your metabolism gets very, very messed up, and you don't want that. So get in a healthy caloric deficit, work out, drink a gallon of water a day, find someone to hold you accountable. Even if you don't want to pay someone, find someone in your family to hold you accountable, or find a friend or someone to do it with you, because that was what was so big for me. Yeah, I could talk for like an hour about this subject. I'll do another video if you guys want more information, but I'll just show you some quick before and after pictures that I have on here. I don't know how to edit, so this was at my lowest point. I don't know if you can see that very good, but I look almost pregnant because of where I gained my weight at, and yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, this was at my heaviest, and it's quite horrible to look at now, but it makes me proud to see where I've come, and I don't ever want to go back. And so this is not even the most recent, but you can kind of see, the light is blowing it out, I'm sorry, but you can kind of see how I've gone down, and that's not even the most recent. The most recent, that was from several months ago. So, and here's just kind of a side by side of when I went to a family wedding, and I was in a size like 16 dress, and feeling really uncomfortable versus what I looked like. I think losing like 40 pounds at that point. So yeah, I mean, 100% worth it. I hope this can help someone and inspire someone. I am wearing some old shorts. I'll show you. That was before my weight loss. I remember these shorts were, they were supposed to be my fat shorts, and they started getting so tight on me. And so they're so loose now. They're so loose. I can pull them down without even unbuttoning them. And so just wanted to show you how much. So funny, I could barely button these before, and now they're like falling off of me. So yeah, I hope this helps someone. I hope it inspires someone, because I remember when I first started, I definitely watched a lot of weight loss videos to keep the inspiration going and to just keep me motivated. So if you want another video on this, I can talk a lot about it, but let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, bye guys.